Okay, CSS, in CSS we will be having a lot of selectors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's discuss a very important select first. Uh, Tag selector, ID selector, class
Mm-hmm.
selector. So how to work with the tag selector, how to work with ID selector, and how to work with the class selector, we will see first. After that, we will be having some lot of other selectors also there.
Okay.
So we will discuss all selectors now today class. Okay, so some lot of other selectors also there. And first, I want to go with the tag selector concept. Okay,
Okay.
how tag selector will be? This is tag based selection. This is tag based selection.
Mm-hmm.
Tag based selection. Okay, for example, let me have something now. Okay, there is one simple HTML which is going to be available here. In the part of the body, I'll be having lot of tags like this. Okay, here I'll be having some CSS and here I will be having some JavaScript. Okay, in CSS I need to access something and in JavaScript I can able to access something. And this is the HTML file. So from the HTML file, I want to access this particular element into the CSS if I want to apply some color. Okay, if I
Yeah.
want to apply some color, if I want to apply any style attribute, I need to apply something.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to apply something, first of all, you need to access with one name. Okay, that is what a tag. The one way is a tag based selection, one way is the ID based selection, and another way is the class based selection. And there are other selections also there. Those particular concepts called selectors now. We will work on one by one. First, I will go with the tag based selection. How to select element from the HTML to CSS using with the tag name. How to select HTML element from HTML to CSS using with the tag name. For example, in HTML, I'll be having some tag, and in CSS, I need to write some code. Okay, so tag selector, you need to write some tag selector over there, and you need to write the CSS code for that. This is the way you have to do. For example, let me write a simple example. Okay, so take it, new program, new folder, and this is the day 7 now. Okay, so 7, and I want to go with a folder called selectors. Okay, selectors. Inside the selectors, I want to write the first selector, class select. Sorry, element selector. Element selector dot html.
It's a tag selector, right?
Yeah, element selector or tag selector, whatever it may be. Okay, so this is a tag selector or element selector or element
Mhm.
selector. Okay, for example, I want to write some CSS over there. Okay, this is the CSS. This is called internal CSS. Whatever the style tag we are writing, that is called internal CSS from the HTML. So HTML is the body, and we are writing body here in the style. How to access the body? So you have to provide a tag name. Name of the tag is body. Name of the tag is body. I need to write some selection for that. Okay, background color. I want to apply some background color for the body. Okay, background color should be something like orange color. Okay, let me provide a background color for the body with orange color. Okay, that's it. Something is called tag based selection. This is called a tag based selection. So when I apply tag based selection or tag based selector, it will be like this. Okay, I'm going to be having editor and browser side by side now. Okay, let me open the browser. So this is my browser. Okay, now what is happening? Whatever the style I'm writing for the body, that is got applied. Now
Yeah.
inside the body, I will take some multiple paragraphs. Inside the, okay, hello HTML, I'm going to be writing some paragraphs here. I have a lot of paragraphs over there, and I'll be having a lot of H1s over there. H1 tag also I'm writing. H1 is also hello HTML. Now what my requirement is, I want to access all the paragraphs here. So let me save it first. I want to access all the paragraphs. I need to change the color for the paragraphs. Then access p tag, and p tag background color should be something like a yellow. Okay, sharp yellow or green, and color will be white. So I'm writing some CSS for the exclusively paragraph.
Okay.
I am writing CSS exclusively for the paragraphs. All the paragraphs are got style change. So something like this. Now I want to write some style for the h1 tag. Okay, h1, for h1 also I want to apply some background color. So background color for h1 is pink, and the color will be white, something like this. Okay. When I do like this, automatically h1 got a color change, and h1 got applied some CSS. This is
Yeah.
called element selector or tag based selection. And the second type of selector is ID selector. So ID selector is ID based selection. ID based selection. Okay, ID based selection. And this will be prefixed with hashtag. Okay, hash ID name. Hash ID name, curly braces open, curly braces code open, and whatever the style code you want, you can provide it. Okay, let me take a one simple example, ID selector now. Okay, save it as, and this will be ID selector. This will be ID selector, ID selector.html. Fine. I want to write something like this, ID selector. For this ID selector, what I want to do is, for body, I want to represent with ID. ID equal to body. Okay, BDY, something like this. And inside the body, I will be writing some h1 like this.
So
Okay.
it is the name we define for the body.
Yes, the ID identification of the body is BDY.
Okay.
Identification of the body is the BDY now. Okay, now what you want to do is hash BDY. Whatever the name you want, you can provide. No issues with that.
Okay.
But you have to call the BDY here. Hash BDY here. BDY background color is something like a pink. I want to apply something like this. And what my requirement is, I want to execute it. Okay, now what happened?
Yeah.
BDY, with BDY background color got applied. Now for H1 I want to represent with ID equal to my heading. Okay, heading something. Okay, heading also I want to write some style. So hash heading, copy the ID name here and paste the ID name here and write the style for that. Background color will be something like a green, and the color will be something like a white. Okay, fine. Fine. This will be very comfortable and very easy. So ID selection like this only. In this way,
Yeah.
particular ID selection will be work. And one more selection is called class-based selection. How class-based selection will be? Let me tell you one simple example how to work with the class-based selection. Save it as, okay, class selector, class selector.html, and let me save it, class selector like this. And what my requirement is, for the body, I need to represent a class. Class equal to something like a BDY again. Okay.
Yeah.
And inside the body, I will be having multiple paragraphs. Inside the body, I will be having multiple paragraphs. Hello, HTML. Okay, let me have a lot of paragraphs here. And even though I will be having some H1, okay, hello HTML. And even though I'll be having something like a button is also something like a button. So everything should be having a simple color. What is the background color for this particular classes? For paragraph, I am giving a class. What is the class for the para is a para. Okay, class is going to be available only for the first para and last para. Class is para. And again, H1 also having the same class. Class is para. Class is multiple time you can provide. Okay, class is para. Okay, for class based selection, what you want to do is dot bdy dot based selection. This one is the dot based selection. Background color will be something like light blue. Light blue. So what is happening when I apply the light blue color for the body selection? What it will done? So for BDY, background color light blue got applied.
Yeah.
For BDY, light blue color got applied. For all the classes, I want to apply one style. So only one class we will be having now. So that is called a para. Dot para you need to represent in CSS. Dot para background color will be something like a orange again, and color will be white. Okay. So what I am trying to providing for all the para related classes. So para
Yeah.
is available for the first paragraph and the fourth paragraph and H1 and button. For all the class, we want to represent with one color. Okay, one style. That style got applied for the all classes. That particular style got applied for all the classes. Can you
Yeah.
see that now?
Yeah.
Okay, there is the one more class I want to write here. So I am writing my own custom class called align class. So in align class, what my requirement is text align to center. A class called align, a class called align. That align class is available for the first para space align, and here also class align. Okay, and here also align, and for this one also align. Can you see?
Yeah.
Whenever you have the another class, whenever you have the another own class which is going to be available, you can apply that particular class wherever it is required. See, only specific align class available elements. First paragraph which is going to be align class, and
So
fourth
we can
paragraph.
assign the class, like we can put one class name space another class.
Exactly. if
Okay.
you want if you want to provide multiple classes for an element, what you want to do is you give a space and write another class. Write
Okay.
another class. Okay, a number of classes you can write. There is no restriction for the class. Okay, the third one is the class based selection. This is the class based selection. In the class selector, what you can do is dot class name, dot class name. Okay, so you can represent the dot class name here. N number of classes you can provide like this. Okay, so CSS code will be here. So there is no restriction with the class, and every class in element with one class attribute, and elements and values separated with space. Value separated with space. Okay, whatever the classes you want, those particular values are actually separating with a space. Can you see that? One is
Yeah.
the para value, one is the align value. Those two values are separated with a space.
Yeah.
Okay, we will be having a lot of CSS selectors which are going to be available. Let me try to do one by one all the things now. Go to the reference of W3 schools. You can find out a number of selectors which are going to be available. The first intro class selector we done, and the
Yeah.
second one is called a group selector. This is also done. So what is the group selector? I can able to provide multiple classes at the same time. So dot class one, dot class two. For example, multiple classes I can able to provide. Multiple classes I can able to provide. For example, what I want to do is instead of writing the para and align separately, I will do the para and align. Okay, let me do one thing. Para is the one class, right?
Yeah.
Okay, para is the one class. What I want to do is okay, dot para and a dot heading. Okay, dot para dot heading. Dot para comma dot heading. Two classes I can able to represent at the same time, and the color should be red. What it is going to be applying for dot para? Where is the dot para? Dot para available somewhere, and anywhere heading is there. We don't have any heading class, right?
Yeah. No.
We don't have any heading class. Let me provide heading class here. Okay, let me take a heading class here. Okay. Dot para dot heading. Wherever dot para is available, wherever the dot heading is available, color will be red. I am going to be applying the color with the red color. Okay, let me check it out how this will be. Okay, so wherever the dot para is available, wherever the dot heading is available, those particular elements are applying with the red color.
Yeah.
So comma separated classes also you can define like this. So the first one is simple class, second one is also simple class, third one is also simple class, and fourth one is the group selector. Group selector nothing but you can able to provide a multiple classes with the comma separated with the
Yeah.
same style. You can provide a same style for that. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
do. And what my requirement is, one more thing. I want to do a paragraph which is having the class called para. Paragraph which is having the class called para. What my requirement is, I want to apply the color should be blue. Okay, I'm overriding with another style p dot para, and this is the combination of selectors. The first one is element selector, second one is the class selector. Combination I'm providing. Combination I'm providing. The first
Yeah.
one is the element selector, second one is the class selector. Paragraph, which is the having a type of the class called para. So those particular things I want to get apply the blue color. See, got observed.
Yeah.
P dot para and P dot para got applied something. And now, and the second thing is, let me do one thing. Div space P. Okay, div space P when you want to apply a group parent selector. Div space P. I want to apply something like all will be red color. Okay, let me take a division in. Let me take a division for all the paragraphs in the top level. Take a division for all the paragraphs here. Okay, division is the element which is going to be a container tag, and inside the division we will be having how many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs are there. So inside the division, I want to take a paragraph. This is called a child selector. This is called a
Yeah.
child selector. And for the div space p, inside the div there is one p available. For that particular p, I want to apply the color render. Okay, now what is happening for this div space p? I want to get apply red. What happened? Div space p color red. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Div space p, all the paragraphs which is going to be available in the division, all the paragraphs got applied with the red color. Color will be red color. Color will be red color. Okay, so this is the way you can provide a multiple type of selectors. Okay, div plus p. What is this div plus p now? After the division, any paragraph is there. After division, there is no paragraphs are there, right? Okay, let me define one paragraph after the division. Okay, hello CSS. I am going to be writing two paragraphs after the division. So there is one
Yeah.
division available here. After the division, we will be having two paragraphs here. Okay, after the division, only one paragraph I want to select. Okay, what my requirement after the division paragraph? Background color should be light blue color. Okay, so background color should be light, something like a blue color. After division, any paragraph is there, those particular paragraph, only one paragraph got selected. Div
Yeah.
plus P. Div plus P means it is going to be next of the division, which is going to be available next of the division, those particular things which is going to be available something. Okay, next tilde symbol. How to apply the tilde symbol? Div tilde P. Tilde symbol is going to be selecting all the paragraphs after the division. All the paragraphs after the division. Okay, let me take a background color with the red. After the division, any paragraph is there? Two paragraphs are there, right?
Yeah.
And those two particular paragraphs got changed with the red color. So that is the tilde symbol. And attribute selector. So what is the attribute selector? How to apply attribute selector like this? A target background color something should be yellow. Okay, we don't have any hyperlinks over there. Okay, let me take some hyperlinks here. A, okay, this is Google. Okay, let me have hyperlink href equal to, okay, http google.com. let me take google.com like this. Okay, https www.google.com. So this is my Google link, and let me take a Apple link also. This is the Apple link. I will be having two hyperlinks over there. All the hyperlinks I want to apply the background color yellow. All the hyperlinks I want to apply the background color yellow. Sorry, red, and the color will be white. All the hyperlinks and border radius 5 pixel or 10 pixel, and padding will be 10 pixel. Margin will be 10 pixel. I will tell what is padding, what in margin later.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, let me execute this now. 1 second. Okay, sorry. Attribute selector. So what is attribute selector? A hyperlink, which is going to be hyperlink here, and a target, which is going to be having something like this. And what my requirement is now. So I want to just save this one. All the A should be having something. So all the hyperlinks which are going to be having some color got applied. What are that? Google, Apple.
Yeah.
Google, Apple. Okay. So like this you can do, or you can do one more thing. A square bracket, which is going to be having href. Attribute containing with href, which is getting apply. Okay. There is one attribute called href. Okay, so let me do one thing first like this. Okay. Next, I want to apply the one more selector. I want to apply the one more selector like this. Okay, let me tell you. Some hyperlinks I want to give the blank. Okay, so what I want to do, target equal to blank. So what is hyperlink which is going to be having the blank target? Target equal to, okay, target equal to underscore blank. Okay, for one hyperlink which is going to be having underscore blank. So this is the hyperlink which is going to be underscore having blank. Okay, let me give the blue color for that. Okay, fine, which is getting applied something like this. Okay, some hyperlink which target is having underscore blank attribute, and those particular ones got selected with the blue color.
Blank means open in a new tab.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me.
The blank means underscore blank is means like
It will
open
take a
Google
new editor. It will take a new
new
editor,
tab.
for example. Yeah, new
Okay.
tab. Okay, so
Okay.
like when I click on Apple, it will take a new tab for you.
Okay.
So that is actually called target equal to underscore blank. That is actually target equal to. Okay, so
सर सर इससे पहले हम स्टार्ट करिए कुछ अपॉर्चुनिटी की बात करें आपसे.
okay, CSS, next concept in CSS is box model in CSS. How box model is going to be having so many properties which are going to be available: width, height. Okay, so something like a padding, margin, border, outline. Okay, so these are the important properties which are going to be available in the box model. See, for example, whenever you are going to be designing something like this, suppose you are going to be designing something in the body. This is the body, for example. So inside the body, I'll be having two paragraphs like this. Okay, I'll be having two paragraphs like this. Okay, each and everything in HTML is a box. For example, your body is a box. Okay, your paragraph is a box, and your another paragraph is a box, and you take a image is a box. Each and every component is a box in HTML. What we are trying to doing is we just arrange these particular boxes with particular spaces. For example, this box require some width. Okay, this paragraph should require some width, and this paragraph should require some height, and some space from the body. Some space is there from the body, right? This paragraph is having some space here. This is called actually margin concept. And इसमें जो text है ना, पैराग्राफ में जो टेक्स्ट है ना, टेक्स्ट एंड पैराग्राफ एज से some space होता, this space is nothing but your padding. Okay, I will let you know how the box model will be. Very clear picture I will give you. Let's draw the picture in the paint here. You can understand how the things are happening. Okay, let me take a simple body here. This is my body. So inside the body, let me take some paragraph here. Let me take a division here. Let me take another division here. So this is my interface. For example, we will be having so many components in the part of the body. But for example, I'm taking three components in the body. The first component is paragraph. Here I'm taking a paragraph, and here I'm taking a division, and here also I'm taking a division over there. And here there are a lot of things which are going to be available. For this paragraph, some width will be available. Okay, whatever this horizontal space is there, that is called width. Whatever the horizontal space is available, that is called width. So this is completely called width. And whatever the vertical space is available for the paragraph is called height.
Yeah.
This is called height. Okay, let me tell you, this is called width, and this is called height. And one more thing I will be having in this particular paragraph, and paragraph 2 body edge, some space is available. Paragraph 2 body edge, some space is available. This is called margin. Margin, here we have the margin, and here also we have the margin, and here also we have the margin, and here also we have the margin. Observe it.
Bottom, left, right.
Yes, yes. Top margin, left margin, right margin, and bottom margin. So each and every side we will arrange some margin for the paragraph.
Mhm.
At the same time, inside the paragraph, we will be having a lot of content. Inside the paragraph, we will place some text, right?
Mhm.
So from text to paragraph edge, some space is going to be allocated. So from text to paragraph edge, we will make some space allocating. This is called inner space. Inner space is called padding. Inner space is called padding. And padding also available all sides. Padding available top, padding available left, padding available right side, padding available on the bottom side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will let you know one by one. Okay, for height, okay, height we will mention with the pixels mostly, and sometime we will mention with the percentages also. Okay, don't worry with that. And width also, width is what, height is what, vertical space, right?
Yeah.
Vertical space. 1 second. Width is called, height is called vertical space. Width is called horizontal space. Okay, horizontal space. Okay, horizontal space also we will mention with the pixels and percentages. So, and coming to the padding, padding is the inner space of any element. And this particular padding all sides will be available. Padding will be available on top, padding top, and padding left, padding right, and padding bottom, and padding left. All sides we will make it arrange padding. That is the padding value. And coming to the margin, what is the margin? Margin is the outer space of any element. Outer space of any element. Margin is outer space, and margin also we will arrange all sides. Margin we can able to arrange margin, margin top, margin, yeah, margin top, margin right we can do, margin bottom we can do, margin left we can do. All sides we can able to arrange the margin. Okay, so that I will tell you later. And coming to the border, border is having three important properties. Border is having something like a width, and border is having something like a color, border is having something like a style. And we will make it arrange shorthand method for the border also. Border width, 2 pixel solid green, something like that. So when we do like this, automatically what is happening? See, this particular 2 pixel solid green is nothing but the first one is the border width, and second value is the border style, and third value is the border color. Okay, 3 values we can able to arrange at the single time. That is about the border.
What
Outline,
about the shadow?
yeah, I will tell you. So
Okay.
shadow is in CSS3.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, border is a simple decoration for any element. Okay, outline is extra decoration on top of the element. Extra decoration on top of the border. Extra decoration on top of the border. That is called outline. So outline also having these 3 properties again. Okay, let me tell you one by one. So outline also having width, outline also having color, outline also having style. And coming to the outline is also having some shorthand method. One is the outline width, one is the outline style, one is the outline color. 3 important properties for that. Okay, let me save the document first. Okay, day 8. Okay, let me save the docs. Day 8. Okay, fine. Now I will take a one simple example how these things are going to be working. I'm taking one simple example with all box model. One program I'm taking. Okay, this is a box model. Okay, how to work with the box model? First of all, I will take a simple H3 element. Okay, H3 having something like a hello HTML, something like this. Okay, I'm taking a 2 more H3s. Okay, this is a 3 H3s. What my requirement is, I will arrange some style for the H3s. H3 having some background color. Okay, light gray color. Okay, so and the color of the H3 will be white color. Okay, let me provide gray color for that. And one thing I am providing, that's it. So that is my H3. Let me show your H3s now. 3 H3s got a created now.
Yeah.
Now what my requirement is, all H3s text align center. So this will be available center part. Now finally my requirement is, I just want to make it arrange paddings, margins, width, height. Okay, for the first H3, what my requirement is, I want to allocate the simple style width 100%. Okay, I'm making arrangement of 100% width, and height is auto. Height is auto nothing but based on your content, height is going to be arranging for that. And the second paragraph width I am mentioning with 80%. Okay, and height also I'm mentioning with height is auto. Auto nothing but based on your content, automatically height is allocating for you. And the third H1 also I am allocating the width. Okay, 60%, and height is auto. Automatically height is going to be allocating for that. Okay, fine. So these are the 3 H3s which are going to be having different styles now, different width now. Now we need to get arrange how the padding is going to be working for all the H3s now. Okay, for H3s, let me provide some concept called padding. Okay, let me do one thing. Write line by line. You can easily get understand how the things are happening. Okay, this is the color and this is the text alignment. Okay, and now padding. How the padding will be? Let me show padding. Padding. Okay, 10 pixel. I'm taking all sides. Padding. If I say one value padding, see now you can able to arrange what is the inner space you got arranged here. See, some inner space got allocated here. Some inner space got allocated. Some inner space got allocated. And I don't have much content here for
Yeah.
the H1. That's why you can't able to see that. See, padding
Yeah.
is nothing but something like inner space of an element. It's look like
Yes.
very neatly, and it is not going to be getting compressed and all. Okay, that's like your padding. So padding is going to be arranging in this particular model. And what about the margin now? So margin also you can be able to mention. Let me write a margin of the particular h1. Okay, margin, all sides I want to arrange the margin like 20 pixel margin. For all the sides I want to make it mention 20 pixel margin. When I apply the margin, you can see, observe, 20
Yeah.
pixel margin is allocated all the sides now. See, I don't have that much margin with this. Why? Because we already allocated 80% of the content. So that's why it is going to be taking like this. That's why I'm not going to be allocating the style width here. So style width I'm removing. Then margin you can able to see, understand. Automatically it will apply the margin. I'm not going to be mentioning the width value. If I'm not going to be applying the width value, you can able to see the margins over there. Now you can see the margin all the sides.
Yeah.
See, here some margin got allocated, here some margin got allocated, here some margin got allocated, and here also some margin got allocated. See, margin top, margin left, margin right, margin bottom. All the size values are allocated. See, one thing we need to get understand in the particular box model here. Whenever you want to provide the values, those particular values are going to be allocating with. Let me do one thing. Clear all the drawings. Okay. For example, if I am going to be taking a simple component like this, how to calculate the four values of the component? Four values are calculating like this in the circular order: 1, 2, 3, 4. See, 1 top, 2 left. So this is the circular order, right? Clock order.
Yeah.
So what is the clock order here? Clock order is like this only. In this particular clock order, you need to understand. Okay, what is the top first value? First
Top.
value is the top value. What is the second value? Second value is the right
Right.
value. And third value is the bottom value. Fourth value is the left value. And the concept is very simple. TRBL. Concept is very simple. TRBL concept. Box model completely working with the TRBL concept. Top right, bottom left. Circular order. Clock order. So this clock order is very, very clearly saying that values are going to be arranging top, right, bottom, left. Okay, why I am telling this TRBL concept, I will tell you very, very clearly. TRBL is very simple for you. Okay, for example, sometime I'm not going to be giving the padding 10 pixel. I'm going to be giving the padding with four values: 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 30 pixel, 40 pixel. Now you tell me. Now you tell me what is the 10 pixel, what is the 20 pixel, what is the 30 pixel, what is the 40 pixel. 10 pixel is
The top.
top. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. 10 pixel is top. This is actually working with the TRBL concept.
Mhm.
Okay, TRBL is the concept. TRBL is the top right, bottom left. TRBL nothing but top, right, bottom, one second, bottom, left. TRBL nothing but top, right, bottom, left. Okay. So whatever the four values you are going to be giving, those particular four values are going to be arranging like this: 10 pixel on top, 20 pixel right side, and next value 30 pixel will be bottom side, and next value 40 pixel will be, this is for bottom, and this will be left value. Okay, four values whatever we are going to be arranging, that particular four values are going to be arranging in the TRBL concept like this. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I can able to arrange four values like this. These particular four values you can able to get adjusted. What these particular four values are: top, right, bottom, left. Four values are going to be
Bottom.
arranging like this. Okay, for example, sometimes some people are going to be writing only two values: 10 pixel, 20 pixel. Then how these particular two values are going to be arranging, I will tell you. Whenever some people are going to be arranging only two values, the first value is going to be arranging top, bottom. First value is going to be arranging top bottom. Second value is going to be arranging right left. See, opposite orders, opposite things, opposite corners.
Yeah.
Opposite corners, two values will take. Okay, some people are writing three values in the real time. Okay, suppose for example, some guys are going to be doing like this. Okay, let me put semicolon over there. Some people are writing like 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 30 pixel. Some people are arranging with the three values. Okay, so many people are writing with the single value, but some people want to go with the ineq level. Ineq level nothing but some people want to go with the four corners differently. Some people want to go with the top bottom one value and left right one value. And some people are going with the three values. And three values are very simple. First value is going to be arranging, okay, when you apply single value, you understand, right? What is a single value now?
Single values like all.
Single value like all sides it is going to be arranging. Let me show that. All sides it is going to be arranging. Can I remove multiple
Yeah.
HP? Only one HP I am taking. Okay, so single value all sides. Single value all side padding it is taking. When I apply two values, so what is happening? Let me show. Okay. When I apply two values, what is happening? Let me show. So this is going to be hiding now. Okay, now I am taking two values for the padding. Padding 10 pixel, 20 pixel. If I apply 10 pixel and 20 pixel, what is happening in the browser? What is happening in the browser? What is happening in the browser? 10 pixel is going to be arranging top bottom. See,
Yeah.
now you see here it is 10, here it is 10, and here also it is 10. Top and bottom 10, 10 pixel. Top and bottom 10, 10, 10, 10 pixel. And 20 is going to be arranging right and left. See,
Yes.
it will calculate cycle order only, clock order only. But whenever you provide two values, it will take opposites. Whenever you provide two values, it will occupy two position, two sides. Okay, that is also fine, but some people are writing padding with three values. Okay, padding with the three values. Okay, let me go with the 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 40 pixel. Okay, now let's see how three values are going to be arranging for the padding. The first one is going to be arranging top. Second one is going to be arranging right, left, right and opposite. Second value is going to be arranging right and opposite. So this will be very simple. First value will be top. Second value will be right and left. Third value will be remaining is bottom, right?
Yeah.
So that is the third three values. Whenever you provide three values, it should be like this. Okay, some people want to go with four different values all the sides. Some people want to go with the four different values all the sides. Then how it will be? Some people want to go with the four values also. Okay. Okay, how it will be? So something like a padding 10 px, 20 px, 40 px, 60 px, and this will be arranging. This will be arranging top, right, bottom, left. Top, right, bottom, left. So some
Yes.
padding is going to be arranging here. Some padding is going to be arranging here. Some padding is here. Some padding is here. Okay, this padding concept I will take in the paragraph in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
In H1 it is not actually that much